Welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. We are working on Coasting Through the Week. Coasting Through the Week is a weekly collaboration put on by Mary at Resin Me Up, Marva at Marvelous Artsy, Tammy at Epoxy Me That, myself, and the latest member, Tim, Base Resignator. So every week we do something with a coaster. Doesn't matter what you do as long as it involves a coaster. I personally have done coasters. I've done cell phone stand holders, balloons. I mean, whatever you want to do as long as it has a coaster in it. Today, and if you want to join the collaboration, just get a hold of one of us. I know my email is in my description box. I'm sure you guys, Mary's is in hers, Marva. I think all of us have our emails in there. Just email one of us with your link and we will put you in. Today, we are going to try and do a beachy coaster. Yeah, beachy coaster. So, not sure how this is going to go. I am working upside down, which is not my favorite way to work, considering I have to think about what I'm doing. And sometimes, well, thinking is hard. So I do have 40 milliliters of Bond Crafter 1-to-1. I have sand. I have these colorful little sea thingies. I've got regular shells. I've got some glass pieces. I've pulled out my Marabou alcohol inks. And I have see, words are hard today. 3 blues and a rainbow sparkle. And I think that's the only, I don't know. I got more over here. Will I need them? I don't know. So, in order to do this, we're going to have to put, so when it comes out, I'm going to do sand along like here, which means that we need to put our little shells and everything down in there. So, here's what we're going to try. Don't know if it's going to work. This could be a complete disaster. But we are going to put just a little bit of this resin along here. And we are also going to prop this up because we don't want it going all over the place. I'm not sure I should be trying this today since this morning has already been somewhat of a disaster. David and the kids are on their road. You guys won't see this till the 14th. I'm actually filming this on the 4th. But David and the kids are on the way back from New Mexico. I probably should have. Yeah, I should have. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see if I can dump this back in. Because I don't think I just thought of something that I probably should have thought of before. But, so David and the kids are on their way back from New Mexico. Yes, they actually got there. They had a good time. And now they're on the way back. So I was Cats needed their litter box cleaned. They have an automatic litter box, but you have to do, because I have 3, about once a week, you have to take the tray out and replace it. I love their automatic litter box. I don't know what I would do without it, because it saves you from scooping and all that. And I don't have a fancy one like the, what is that, the robot one or whatever they call it. All right, so what I decided I'm gonna try now is maybe do some UV resin and anchor down some shells and maybe some glass pieces. This is a RESINERS UV resin. I really like this. I should have my little box out here to hold it upside down, because I'm almost out. I don't need a lot. I just need some, because what I want, oh, sorry guys. Woo, go for a ride. That's gonna be upside down right there. I just want to anchor down some of these shells. So I needed to change their litter box this morning. And of course, you know, David's taller than I am. He's about 6'2". He put the litter things on the top shelf in the laundry room. And normally, I just have him get me down one, but I forgot to tell him that I was going to need one while he was gone. So, of course, I went in there, and of course they're up high, and so I attempt to get one down, and of course they're still in their package. The package was opened, but they come in a, like, put together in 3s. So of course there were 2 left in that stack, and I pulled it down, and well, they both came tumbling down on top of me, because why wouldn't they? And so then I'm like, okay, I got, trying to turn these so they come out on the other side. All right. Now I'm going to get the light. I'll talk to you while this is on. I'm just going to set it for 2 minutes. So, then I go in my bathroom to change their litter box. I have the trash bag and all that kind of stuff, because I just put the whole thing into a trash bag, and then we have valet trash, and they're off on Friday and Saturday. They start again on Sunday evening. So, of course the trash bag gets a hole in it, so that's a mess. So now I have disgusting litter on the floor. So then I double bag it, get it outside. Now I got to deal with all this litter that's on the floor. So I can't really sweep because of my mobility issues, but I can sit on my walker and vacuum. So of course I go to get our vacuum. It's not fully charged. It has about, I think it was 20-some%. So of course it didn't last while I was vacuuming. No. And then it was full, so I had to figure out how to empty it. I don't usually use this vacuum. David does. Normally our arrangement is he takes care of the cleaning, and I take care of, you know, the kitchen. I do all the dishes and everything. And usually he's here to help me with the litter box. And yeah, so then I had to do that. It's been a morning. Okay, let's see. Let me grab something and let's see if this is... Okay, we have some in there. Okay. I might put some more, but I'm going to close the case because the rate I'm spilling stuff, you know. I don't know if we're going to use these colored ones or not, but okay. Now, I want to get my sand. Now, I don't think I'm going to need any more UV resin. I think the rest of this I'm doing with epoxy. If I'm wrong, we'll get it back out. So, now, the sand is white, but it won't be white because when it gets in resin, it darkens up. Get the lid on this before I spill it, because we'll know that today that would be what I would do. Now we are going to because I have this at an angle, we should be able to keep it in the bottom here. Put that up. And it's okay if we bring some of this up because what's under the water? Sand. Okay. Get rid of some of this. I will not need any more sand. Shells will decide. Glass pieces. I didn't put any of those down, did I? Well, maybe we can get them. I can figure out which way to open them. Oh, it's still taped. It's taped on the sides. See if we can put a few down in and get them to sink. we'll push them down just a few. Probably should have done some of this with UV resin also, but hey, my brain has not engaged, and that's how we're rolling today. So hopefully you can see these from the other side. If not, well, hell, they're in there. Where did you come from? My Lord. Of course I said the sand would get darker and it's staying white. Yeah, don't ask. That's okay, we'll have a white sandy beach. And you. Oh my Lord. Probably should have done the sand and everything with UV and then done the epoxy, but hey, we're winging it. We're gonna figure out how this works. Try and make it like a little inlet. Smaller, because I don't want it all running back and coming over the top. Let me see, what else can I prop it up with? There we go. Okay. Thinking that that's okay. I have too much, which I knew I would. Let's get some. These are my ones that, if you've been around, I paint on my little extras ahead of time with mica powders. That way it doesn't matter what I'm using, it will come out. So we're just gonna put this in this one. These are the inch resin water ripple molds. There's something else that's really small. Well, about the same size. So we will see if I have enough. If not, I'll have extras somewhere else along the line. Get out the magic spatula. Get as much of this sand out of here as I can. That I'll work on cleaning up. I am going to put the lid on this. We'll fill this the rest of the way when we have more extra, which, you know, I'm sure we will have, because we've got more layers. So I am going to clean up what I have done here. I am going to put this in the curing machine. I'll probably do like an hour. Just make sure it's set enough to where we can continue. So I will see you in a short time for you, about an hour for me probably. Okay, and we are back. This has been in the curing machine for an hour. It's cured enough to move on. It's not sticky, nothing. So, next thing we're going to need to do is make some waves. Now, I think since I'm working upside down, I am going to try and do UV waves. So, I have out the white for UV resin. I have a little cup here, and my resin has been sitting upside down in my bottle holder. So, yeah. I've never attempted waves with UV resin. But I think because I'm working upside down, this is really going to be the only way that I can do this. I think. So, we're gonna try. If it goes wrong, I guess you guys won't see this video. Well, you might still see the video because I usually put it out there anyway, just to tell you guys what not to do. Now this is the Resin Rocker UV pigments. They are really good. I haven't found better UV pigments. They're kind of really good at it. And there's a whole set of them. And of course, because it's Resin Rockers, they are in music themes. This one, the white, is called Alternative. Their black is like metal, you know, stuff like that. Now, I think I need to put down some resin to start. I may be doing this all wrong, but we'll see. We'll see if I can make this work. Let's start there. Let's grab the heat gun. Cover your ears. Take the lamp, put it on here real quick, try and set them. Okay, they're at least set right now. Now let's take try this, just putting some more, just random, because I don't want, I'm trying to just see if I can get some more foamy stuff to heat gun. Hang on. Okay, let's... Okay, now this is all set. I am going to cure it for 2 minutes on the back side also, because it is UV resin. This mold is somewhat see-through, so we should be able to, hopefully that way when it comes out we don't have any sticky spots, because this is the last of the UV that we will be using. Well, I meant that I should cure that too so it comes out. And I will fast forward this through this curing. Okay, we're gonna be done with the UV portion of this show. Yeah, whatever. Okay, turn it back over. Let's pop this out. Cleaned up, ready to go for the next time. All right, now we're to our blues. I'm gonna pause you. I'll just leave it on because I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna fast forward this whole section, so that's fine. Let's grab the cup. And I need to mark because these cups are very hard to see the numbers when you're putting resin in. Let me see. I'm gonna mix. I may have to mix more, but I like to mark on the outside so that I can see them. All right, I am gonna pause you because I will stir this and all that good stuff. Okay, we're back. Now we're gonna play with alcohol inks. So we've got light, dark, medium, and rainbow for a little sparkle. So let me see, did I open these? I guess we'll find out. Looks like they've been opened. This one I know has been. And this one I know has been. But yes, it looks like all of them are. Alright. So, my lightest is going to be short line, medium, dark, rainbow throughout. Now, I did put a stick under here a little bit because this is kind of not sitting level because all of this weight is down at the bottom. So, let's start out with light, and I am just going to drop some in, and we're gonna do mediums and then darks, and we're gonna put some rainbow through that. Let's see. Probably gonna have to make up more, but maybe not. I don't know. Can't remember how much this coaster takes, really. And we already had some in there, so maybe I made up too much. Let's stuck. Some of this light blue down underneath this sand and waves here. Now, have my shells back over here. What I'm thinking is maybe I can find some starfish and like put them down. I can get them under. You were supposed to flip over the other way. There we go. Little one. All right, let's fill this up. Doesn't need much more. Two Marys. Little swirly swirls. Mary resin me up. If you don't know her, you need to. She does the little swirly swirlies. It always looks so good. Turns out really nice for her. Don't know if he'll do anything for me. You guys need to stay down. Stay under, under, under. Okay, let's fill the rest of this up. Oh no, that's overfilled more. Overfilled. Yep, overfilled. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to babysit this for a while because These little boogers are wanting to rise. No rising. Oops, stay. Sitting here smelling something and I'm thinking, that smells really good. What is that? Yeah, I forgot that I had turned on my candle back there. Yeah, it's a coffee, vanilla coffee. I want some more of the lighter, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Get back under there. You too. And you. All right. And we need some extras here. There's that one. Here's a starfish. These are all into resin molds. Water ripple starfish, water ripple pendants, and then that one is the skull and the rose pendant from Into Resin. I just have a little bucket over here that I keep painted up. After I demold these, I'll repaint them and stick them back in my little bucket over here that I keep beside me for extras. And I paint them ahead of time because then it doesn't matter what color I have. You can just be in there. I don't know that I have enough for this one. It's thin. Maybe this one. This one's thin. This is just a fondant mold. So is the seashell you guys just saw. They aren't Into Resin, but they are ones that I keep painted because they are thin and don't take much resin. Let's see. pretty because it's the same coat I used when I had the sand in it. Will do. Oh, and I overfilled him even. This one is another. The fondant molds are never cut correctly because they're for fondant and not for resin. So sometimes I'm going to switch these around. Sometimes you have to put a stick underneath because the front part of this is definitely thicker than the back part. They don't cut these very precise because they're not anticipating liquid going into them. But you guys know, resin people, they'll take anything and make it a resin mold. Yeah. If we can figure out how to do it, we'll do it. So now that one should be okay. Oh, and this one came up. I moved it. All right. I'm gonna put the lid on. We're gonna go 2 hours to get all this cured up. And I will see you back for the demold. And I even have some extras over here that will be demolded also from yesterday's pour. And these are not gonna want to stay down. Get under. All right, lid on, 2 hours, see you then. Okay, we're back. Well, they didn't come all the way through, which is good. Doubt you'll see them. But hey, let's get to unmolding some stuff. And I told you I had extras from another video. You probably don't see my videos in order because I make them and decide where they're going. So, oh God, this doesn't look good. This does not look good. I am not. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't like it. I do not like it. That right there, no. Those, no, no, no. Crap. Well, it is what it is. There's no going back now. Maybe I'll have to find a giant sticker to put over it. Oh, the things I did wrong. The things I did wrong. Yeah. those UV waves did not turn out like they should have. Okay, well, I'll put this video out there so you can see my fail. Yeah, failed. But this was for coasting through the week, so, you know, it is a collaboration put on by Mary at Resin Me Up, Marva at Marvelous Artsy, Tammy at Epoxy Me That. We have now added Tim, the base resignator, and of course myself. The yeah, I keep looking at this going, what in the, were you thinking? The playlist is in the description box. And if you want to be a part of this, you know, hey, give us an email with someone, one of us, and we'll add you to the list. Oh my Lord, that is not right. Okay, let's unmold the rest of the stuff because hopefully it's way better. Okay, we have that one. So these were the ones with the sand in the back because it didn't matter because I had these pre-painted. So there's that. Now I gotta repaint all these. That's okay. There's that. And if you didn't see my other videos where I talked about pre-painting stuff, I gotta clean this one up. It's got some over pour on it. But I do that so that no matter what I'm making or what resin I might have, I can just put the resin in there and it won't matter because it's already done. There is the butterfly mask. Needs some cleanup, but and then we have this one, my skull and rose. Here is the starfish. No, that's a water ripple mold, so are these. Like I said, all of these are into resin except for this one and my Medusa. Everybody else is into resin. Here is the heart. That had a pink and an orange. What I tend to do is I use the colors that either are not colors I always use. So you're gonna see a lot of pinks because I don't use pink. I had these three that don't have names on them. They just have numbers. So I'm using those to paint onto my extras. I also had these little pots like this. I only have 2 left. I have a yellow and a brown, so you'll be seeing those colors on my extras. So that's what I do. That way I have stuff that, you know, is not just what I like, which would be black, blue, and green. I have other things that, you know, that one has pink in it. But that's how I use up the colors that I'm, you know, don't really look for all the time. Here is the ring. These are always come out super nice. And they're always smooth. You can just take a little file or your deburring tool in there and clean out that part. If you have some, I have a little bit in there, not much. But it still goes on really nice. I love these rings. And like I said, you can do these with UV. Here's a gold one. Has a little bit of over pour in there. Normally these fit me, but my hands are really swollen. This one had a green and purple in there. Yeah, see, this one usually is loose on me because this is the medium one. These are size 6, 7, no, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. I'm telling you US sizes. That's not US. There's US. I'm like, that is not a US size. This one is a 5. So it's 5, 6, and 7, which is it's either a 14. Nope. Do I not have European sizes on here? No, I don't. So I think it's either a 14, 15, 16 or a 15, 16, 17. Into Resin has the European sizes listed, but they only have those 3 and they come in a set. So here's the cat. Now, he was clear because I didn't have him painted because I had just unmolded him. So, let's see if he has his ears and everything. He has a tail. He has 2 ears. There you go. He's just a clear kitty. Clear kitty. Now my Medusa, she always comes out great. I love her. And there she is. I absolutely love her. I have painted her in tons of different ways. There you go. All right, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Hit the black bell so the next time I upload a video, you are notified. And sorry for the massive failure here. I don't know what to tell you, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye.